Hi guys. First of all, thank you all that told me that you respect my weekends off. Actually, I'm working today. It's Saturday. I'm working because one of my clients' target has a birthday, and also I have an astrology spell that falls today. So feel free to contact me because I'll be actually working. So I wanted to, first of all, again, thank all of you for your support. You've been really sweet. I didn't want to come off as, so horrible that I'm a witch and I don't get to have a normal life. It's not like that at all. Sometimes it gets hard for me when I run into people that are ungrateful, unwilling to understand, unwilling to make the change in them. That's all. I enjoy very much being a witch, actually. I do love it. And I've said it before, and I still love it. It just gets hard sometimes, okay? And about not living a normal life, a conventional life, I also like that. I do. I've always liked that. I never was really into the normal life, so it works for me. Uh, Yeah, it works for me. It does take some sacrificing for sure, but it all pays off because that's just how it's meant to be and how it's supposed to be, and I accept it. I accept it. Okay, so maybe one day we'll talk more about why, how do I know, how do I accept it, all of those things. Um, anyways, today's topic, right? Let's not forget that. So, one of my subscribers, Lisa, dear subscriber, hi Lisa, she asked me what if the target is also in a low vibration, and this was on my last video where we talk about basically how it all works. And I think that's what I called it, how it all works. So here we go. So I did kind of answer her in short underneath that video, but basically, your target is not in a low vibration. So what is low vibration after a breakup? There are different low vibrations, and absolutely. And the one we're talking about is when you break up with someone and you go into this needy, desperate, obsessive mode. So basically, you're triggered by something, probably from your childhood, an abandonment wound for a lot of you guys that are in coaching, and we have kind of discovered where it comes from. It doesn't have to be that. It's again different for everyone, but this is quite common. And you go into obsessive chasing energy mode. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm gonna tell you, you're in this mode and your target is not. Because if they were also chasing you and being needy and desperate, you would be back together, right? You would both come back together. And you're the only one that's chasing. Why is that? Because it just always is the case, right? Either people want to be together, or, one of them, for some reason, does not want to be together anymore. Now, this does not mean that your target is super high vibrational, because after a breakup, absolutely they will be sad, they will be disappointed. But low vibration is not being sad and disappointed for a while, because we are all sad sometimes. It doesn't mean we're low vibrational. I get sad too. I talked about it in like my last not last, but like I talked about it yesterday in what it's like to be a witch. I get sad, absolutely. I'm not always in a good mood. That does not mean I'm vibrating low. My vibration will go lower while I'm sad, but then it will pick up again because I'm not in that state, right? I'm not in the victim mentality. So, I got sad and I made that video and I felt better because, I shared it with you guys. I felt better. That's why I did it. I know it's oversharing. I know, some of you are not interested in my witch problems. I know that, maybe it's not right to be so personal. Well, I felt like I really love my clients. I trust them. I want to kind of tell them what's been bugging me. And I made that audio, and just after I made it, just the minute I published it, I already felt better because, I shared it with someone, and my vibration went high again. And, as you know, if you watch the audio after that one, listen, sorry, you can hear that the client totally changed, and, everything's fine now. So, yes, we all get sad, we all get, depressed, we all get, and it just happens throughout the day. You will not be happy the whole day, even most of the time, right? You will have periods where you're gonna feel better and you're gonna feel worse, and that's perfectly normal. We're human beings. Being in a high vibration, people just take it wrongly. It does not mean to be happy all the time, in good mood all the time. Never nothing bad happens to you, or you don't react when something horrible happens. You're not sad about it. That would make you a robot, or, a sociopath or something. Of course, if something bad happens, you're not gonna feel good for a while, right? It's normal. You're a human being. You're a human with emotions, and you should have emotions. And yes, sad ones too. But the point is that you don't get into this victim mentality, into this permanent low vibration. This is what we're talking about here. So you don't go into chasing, basically. So what I'm saying, basically, when it comes to love spells, when it comes to love targets, is that only one will be in chasing energy, and that's unfortunately you. And then the other one will not be in chasing energy. I'm not saying that they're going to be super happy because you broke up. Absolutely not. But this person is coping with it in a healthy way. Yes, they're sad. Yes, they're taking their time. Yes, whatever. They're focusing on themselves. Maybe they're dating. Maybe whatever. They're doing their thing. They're not chasing you. That's the point. Okay? So that, therefore, they're basically not in the low vibration. I'm not saying they're in a high vibration, but as you know, the idea is not to be in the low one. There are different stages. There's like this medium stage where you're like when you're not, basically when you're like feeling neutral. That's what it is, neutral. That's the word. Okay. So that's kind of the point. You are the one that's doing the chasing, and they're the ones that are running from that chasing energy. So when you chase someone energetically or non-energetically, the other person will run, and they will not chase back, right? So they're not in the low vibrational state. It doesn't mean they're happy. They're super high vibrational. They're like in their best vibration ever, but they are not in the same vibration as you, and that's the idea. That's the issue. The vibrations are not in the same level. I hope this makes sense. I really do. I'm trying to explain it with like words that everyone will understand. So yeah, your ex is not, it's not possible that your ex is in a low vibration. They're not the one doing the chasing. They're not the one obsessing. They're not the one watching 100 tarot readings. They're not the one, texting you. They're probably the one that ignored you or blocked you or whatever the case may be. So how is that the same vibration? Can't be. Is not. So there you go. Don't worry about it, because the only vibration you should worry is your own, because your vibration is low, Lisa. Okay. So just work on you and focus on you. Don't think about what's their vibration like and how I can fix their vibration, because you can't. And it's not relevant. Okay, your vibration is what's relevant for our thing. So I honestly hope this makes sense. It does to me, so I hope it will to you. Anyways, yeah, you're the only one that's being needy and desperate. That's unfortunately the case. So fix that. You have all the tools to fix it. And yes, you can fix it. We all can. And once again, for everyone who has the wrong idea about being in a high vibration or in neutral vibration, even, it does not mean that you're going to feel good all the time, that you're never going to be sad again, that never nothing bad is going to happen to you. It just means you will not be in the victim mentality. And when something bad happens to you, you will cope with it in a healthy way, which does include being sad and processing the emotions, absolutely, but does not mean that you're going to stay in the victim mentality and just stay vibrating low. You're gonna go back to your normal state after you process your emotions. That's the healthy way to cope. Okay, so if anyone has any more questions about this today, like I said, I'm here, I'm working. So as soon as possible, I will answer you. Bye.